If I were a rich man, yabba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dum. All day long I'd beady-beady-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Yabba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dum. If I were a bitty-bitty rich, idle man, I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen, right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof with a real wooden floor below. There would be one long staircase just coming up, and one even longer coming down, and one more leading nowhere just for show. I'd fill my yard with chicks and turkeys and geese and ducks for the town to see and hear. They'll be squawking as noisily as they can. Oh, and each quack, 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 quack will sound like a trumpet on the ear, as if to say there lives a wealthy man. If I were a rich man, yabba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dum. All day long I'd beady-beady-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Yabba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dum. If I were a bitty-bitty rich, idle man, I'd see my wife, my goldie, looking like a rich man's wife with a proper double chin, supervising meals to her heart's delight. And she'd be putting on pears and strutting like a peacock. Woo, what a happy mood she's in, screaming at the servants day and night. The most important man in town will come to on me. They would ask me to advise them like Solomon the wise. Would you please, Rabatavia, pardon me, Rabatavia, posing problems that would cross a rabbi's eyes. Yada-dee-da-dee-da-dee. And it won't make any difference if I happen to be either right or wrong. 'Cause when you're rich, they think you really know. If I were a rich man, yabba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dum. All day long I'd beady-beady-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Yabba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dum. If I were a